Hello, everyone. Very, very good afternoon. Welcome to an unusual Fun Friday. We're going to focus on just one song this afternoon. A song based on a ringtone and a song written by yours truly. The Ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke. A classic from the relatively early days of Homechoir, and I do hope you're looking forward to a bit of fun, and as I say, a sing and send. If you're not able to sing along live with this broadcast, well, you can sing along at any time between now and May the 15th, 2026, and you can send your parts in and be part of the swell of people wishing Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke well. And if you don't know the song, you soon will. So, spoiler alert, it's got a happy ending. It's very, very soppy. Now, let me get everything straight. Hello to everyone in the live chat. And lots of discussion going on about Lady Marjory, saying she has quite masculine features. I think that's these days. Come on, everyone. You know, she's a handsome woman. It's Lady Marjory. Oh dear. So, keyboard is working. Do we have we're going to have the original to start us off. But then we've got our new version, which I'm going to play for you in a minute, and it sounds absolutely fabulous. So hello to everyone who's watching. If you're here for the first time, it's a slightly weird one to join us on if it's your first one, but you're very, very welcome. My name is Ben, this is Homechoir, and you are our special guest today. Hello to everyone who's watching live, but not in the chat in particular. As always, a very, very good morning to Helene and Bill and Val in California, and to Sue and Tony and anyone else watching but not chatting today. And then hello everyone in the live chat. Good afternoon to you. Who have we got? Chatting away, ready to sing. Hello Claire, hello Dave, hello Jill, hello Dirta, hello Liz, hello Glennis, hello Jackie, hello Patricia, hello Dorothy, hello Soraya, hello Stefan, hello Carolyn, and a very special hello to Alison, who'll be watching this later, but Alison's the person who sent me in the ringtone on which this song is built. So special thanks to her. So let's get started. Homechoir in the key of B flat today, everyone. Nice deep breath and let's sing. Here we go. And fabulous. And welcome all of you to an unusual Fun Friday. We're going to focus entirely on one song. We're going to sing the original version of the Ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke, as composed by yours truly in 2022, if you can believe such a thing. Then after that, I shall play you this new version I've been working on for quite some time, and then we're going to do a sing and send. If you're not familiar with sing and send, this is our unique recording project, and I'll tell you more about it as we go. But of course, we do far more than just silly songs based on ringtones here on the channel. We do folk songs, we do classical music, and on Monday, well, we're going to be singing a song called Blackjack Davy, and it's all about a man and a woman, and the woman runs off with Blackjack Davy, and frankly, looking like that, I'm not surprised that she ran off with him. So join me on Monday for some fabulous folk music with that one as its star. And then something absolutely gorgeous, a British piece, an English composer, Henry Purcell, and a very short but very, very beautiful little anthem called I Will Give Thanks Unto Thee. I don't think I've ever heard it recorded anywhere, so we may well be putting the very first recording of this out into the world. Certainly the first time it's been taught on YouTube. So join me for that on Wednesday, and we've got lots more fun to come on Friday next week as well. So of course, we here at Homechoir, we love what we do, and we give it to the world for free, but you can help us with that by becoming one of our donors. We don't ask for anything, although if you would like to buy us the price of a cup of coffee, that would be really, really helpful, because we put every penny back into making these shows for all of you, and if it puts a smile on your face, well then help us do more. And whilst you are finding out how to donate at our website, well, don't forget to sign up via the website for our email newsletter. There's huge amounts of information on that every week. There's scores, there's links, there's upcoming stuff that you won't get unless you're subscribed to the newsletter. So go to the website, click sign up, fill in the form, and you're done, and we'll send you that email once per week. I think this week's went out this morning, so there we go. And if you tell us when your birthday is, as these lovely people have done, well, we will sing you happy birthday. And Debbie's celebrating today, Jane is celebrating tomorrow, and Jane, Sylvia and Diane are celebrating on Sunday, so we shall sing for them shortly. But first of all, let's warm up, ready to sing Lady Marjory several times. So a nice deep breath in and out, everyone. Just use it to get rid of the week, rolling your heads around. Lovely to have lots of people in the live chat, stretching out the neck muscles, taking a few deep breaths. After a long week, it's lovely to get to Friday afternoon and have something fun like Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke to throw ourselves at. Okay, so as we take one more lovely deep breath in, just allow your breath out to carry away any tension, any stress. Lovely stuff. Okay. We'll sing ya, 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 and excellent. And then your turn. Excellent. Ya, 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 and then your. Splendid. And then ya. Excellent. Now, as we're here, so we'll sing ya, 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 and excellent. Then to yeah, 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 and then to ma, 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 and one more, ma, 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 ma. Excellent. You are going to need to be able to sing D, though there's octave options in Lady Marjory. Now, before we crack on with that, let's put those birthday lists back on screen. Debbie celebrating today, Jane tomorrow, Jane, Sylvie and Diane on Sunday. Many, many, many happy returns to all of you from all of us, from all around the world at Homechoir. After 2, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie, Jane, Sylvia and Diane. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many, many happy returns of the day to all 5 of you and to anyone else celebrating this weekend. More birthdays, of course, on Monday, but we're going to start off with one of our Mobile Madness songs. So, for context, because we've got a whole load of people who have joined us since we wrote. In fact, this choir has more than doubled in size since we wrote these Mobile Madness songs. So, what was it all about? Well, it was a moment of utter madness, frankly, folks. For a period of about 3 months, every week I would write a new song based on a mobile phone ringtone. And there were some very, very silly songs. This is, I think, the sweet one. It was sent to me by Alison, who pointed out that most of the ringtones, all the ringtones I'd used up until that point, were from Apple phones. And she said, not all of us have Apple devices. I personally have an Android phone, and my favourite is called Homecoming. So I listened to this little piece, and for some reason something clicked in my head. It made me think of a love story, and it was in D major. Just a little jaunty little song. So I wrote this song based on it. And so let's sing it through. If you've not sung it before, there's basically just two tunes. Okay. And then the chorus goes. It's just a straightforward arpeggio. And it's up to you where you put the octave at the end. So that being said, let's sing along with the original before we premiere the brand new version. Okay? So this is the Ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke as composed back there in 2022. Here we go. It's a love song. It's very sweet and nothing bad happens in it whatsoever. Poor old Marmaduke. Here we go. One day after tea, Lady Marjory took a walk into the wood beneath the sky of blue. She bumped into look bold Sir Marmaduke, sitting on a mossy moot and fiddling with his shoe. She glanced his way. He heard her say, What's the matter, sir? Most peculiar looking you're appearing, sitting on that mossy moot.
Sorry, ladyship, but I've got a bit of stone or pointed shingle at the bottom of my boot.
He tried to smile. She was beguiled. Can I help at all? Marjory recalled several times she'd helped her friend or cousin with a stone.
That would be most kind,
Marmaduke opined, lifting up his foot and carefully reclining prone. He had succumbed. Her time had come. Lady Marjory, skilled at larceny, grabbed his boot and ran away and left the knight confused. Poor Sir Marmaduke, lonely and rebuked, hobbled home bootless alone and not a bit amused. His heart she knew. After a mile in his shoe, Lady Marjory stopped and suddenly turned around and strode towards Sir Marmaduke's estate. He hopped out to meet Lady Marjory. They met and kissed and fell in love together from that date. There you go. A sweet and love song about a knight with a stone in his shoe and, frankly, a petty thief who happens to be a lady who steals his shoe and then realises she actually kind of fancies him. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the ballad of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke. So, over the last few weeks and months, I've been revisiting a whole load of these Mobile Madness songs and using all this fantastic new software that we've added to the Homechoir stable, and I have created a new version. Now, this does not replace the original. It is an update. It is a remaster. It is a big director's cut version. Okay, so we'll probably still have the original from time to time. That being said, I'm rather proud of this. So everyone, this is the new version, and this is the one we're going to be recording your parts along with very, very soon. So from the top, I'll make sure the orchestra's ready. I'm not kidding. Here we go. Some nice woodwinds. One day after tea, Lady Marjory took a walk into the wood beneath the sky of blue. She bumped into look bold Sir Marmaduke, sitting on a mossy moot and fiddling with his shoe. She glanced his way. He heard her say, "What's the matter, sir? Most peculiar looking you're appearing, sitting on that mossy moot. Sorry, ladyship, but I've got a bit of stone or pointed shingle at the bottom of my boot." He tried to smile. She was beguiled. Can I help at all? Marjory recalled several times she'd helped a friend or cousin with a stone. That would be most kind, Marmaduke opined, lifting up his foot and carefully reclining prone. He had succumbed. Her time had come. Lady Marjory, skilled at larceny, grabbed his boot and ran away and left the knight confused. Poor Sir Marmaduke, lonely and rebuked, hobbled home bootless alone and not a bit amused. His heart she knew. After a mile in his shoe, Lady Marjory stopped and suddenly turned around and strode towards Sir Marmaduke's estate. He hopped out to meet Lady Marjory, they met and kissed and fell in love together from that day. There you go. It's the Disneyfied version of Lady Marjory. So everyone, it's your turn to help me out with this. It works really well. I like the variety of instruments. There's even a little bit of dum 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 as she runs off with the boots. And as you can hear, there's lots and lots of good stuff in that. But it's missing something. It's missing Homechoir. So what we're going to do, everyone, is we're going to add in some voices. Now, it's a very, very wordy song. So I'm not going to ask you to sing all the verses. You can do that at home with me as we sing it. But I want you to add some harmonies and I want you to add some chorus parts. And there's one extra little bit that I'm going to ask you to include. So how does Sing and Send work? Well, the clue's in the name. You press record, you sing it, you send it in. There's a few bits and pieces that we need to go through, though, because if you've never done it before, it's a very quick process. First of all, I'm going to teach you the various bits, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to press record on a device. Now, this can be a phone, it can be a tablet, it can be a posh recording studio, it's whatever you've got to hand. I will ask you, if possible, to record in a quiet space, because that just makes mixing it all together so much more straightforward. When we're finished, we're going to press stop and you're just going to send it in. The whole file, no cuts, no edits, don't go back in, don't even listen to it. Just send the whole thing and I'll do the rest. Now, ideally, please, you'll listen on headphones. Don't record with the track playing out loud because then I can't use it. All I want is your lovely voice. Okay, and just not my voice, not the orchestra, nothing else. Really important part to bear in mind. Once we start, just don't think about the recording device. Focus on the silliness going on screen and just sing and just do your very, very best, because what's going to happen is, well, we're going to have a lot of fun. Now, what we're going to do before we press start, I'm just going to go through a couple of bits because everybody want to make sure you're happy with what's going on. Now, you don't need to be able to read the notes here on screen because there aren't any. All I've done is just write out. So there's two harmony parts and you can sing this in whichever octave you like. So you can sing it there. You could sing it there if you liked. You could sing it there. So it's going to be... and then... Let me play you what that sounds like when it's put in context. I've just got to find it here because I've got this enormous, great big file open. So this is what it should sound like. It goes... that's the other one. Okay. And yes, I know the doorbell's just gone. They're going to have to leave it. So here we go. Okay, so let's try that together one more time. This is the first harmony part. Whichever octave suits you. As I say, if you want to sing up there, that's fine as well. Ready? Here we go. Nice deep breath. And... So no, we haven't started the recording yet. We're just going through this. Now, there's another part that goes along with that, which is more of a bass line. Again, you can record whichever octave you like, which is just... So it's... and then do the same thing again. At the end. So let's try that. Here we go. And... Excellent. Excellent. So those are the two harmony parts. We'll get to those in a minute. Then we've got a very, very simple chorus part. Now, you're going to be singing on 3 of the 4 choruses. I didn't think singing on the last one worked kind of thematically. So we'll get to that in a minute. So we've got a She Glanced His Way, He Heard Her Say. So you've heard this already. So it's just straight up the D major arpeggio. And this will suit sopranos. This will suit tenors, first basses, first altos, down to the ground. Let's try it together. Here we go. And she glanced his way. He heard her say. Nice and straightforward. And then the other part goes. So it goes, she glanced his way, he heard her say. And again, whichever octave you like. And it's the same tune for He Tried to Smile, She Was Beguiled, and for He Had to Come. So that's each of the choruses. So, and there's one more thing that we'll go through, but that's a big surprise at the end. It doesn't require any singing. So let's go from the top. And if you're watching this later on, this is the point where you get your device ready and your headphones on and so on. You can pause it at this point. You can have a quick sip of drink. If you're recording along with this, though, can I ask you to please press record on your devices now? There we go. And we're going to just clap once to provide a synchronization point so I can line them all up in the studio. So after 3, we're going to clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fabulous. Thank you very much indeed. So, most importantly, everyone, I want you to enjoy yourselves. And so what we're going to do first of all is we're going to have this first bit of harmony. Okay. And it's this one down here. Just let me check it's the right one. Okay, so this is the one that starts on F sharp. And you can sing up there if you like. Listen to it once through, and then we'll join in this next time. Here we go. So this is the first lot of harmony. Okay, so now let's sing along. This is the first harmony part, whichever octave suits you. Nice deep breath, ready, and... And splendid. Let's do that one more time. Exactly the same again, or if you want to change octave, whatever works for you. Same thing again. Ready, deep breath, and... Lovely. That's the first up harmony. Now we're going to do the other one. Okay, so this is the one that goes. Have a listen to it. Don't sing this time. This is the second part that goes. And if you want to sing sopranos at that octave, that works fine. Okay, so let's do that second lot of harmonies, all to a nice R. Okay, there's your note. Nice deep breath. And... Lovely. And just once more, same thing. We can change octave, whatever suits you. This is all going to go into the mix and sound fabulous. Nice deep breath, ready, and... Well done. So that's the harmonies, and they're going to sound great. Now, we've got choruses. So let's have a little listen to She Glanced His Way. And so it sounds like this.
She glanced his way. He heard her say.
Okay. So, she glanced his way, he heard her say. And by the way, it doesn't have to be glanced. If you are recording this from the other side of the pond, you can sing glanced. Absolutely fine. Just enjoy yourselves. So, let's put this in. Nice deep breath. Ready, and...
She glanced his way. He heard her say.
Good, good, good. Let's do that again. Nice deep breath. Ready, and...
She glanced his way. He heard her say.
Lovely. Now we've got the harmony part for that. Quite a lot in this one. Quite a lot of parts, but this is the one that goes...
She glanced his way.
Okay, so ready, she glanced his way, harmony, starting on the F sharp, and
She glanced his way. He heard her say.
fabulous. I think just one of those will do. Let's go on. Let's do He Tried to Smile. Let's go back to the tune version, which goes...
He tried to smile.
Fabulous. So if we're ready, nice deep breath, and...
He tried to smile. She was beguiled.
Excellent. Do that one again for me, exactly the same. We'll change octave. There's your note. And...
He tried to smile. She was beguiled.
Excellent. And just one blast, I think, of the harmony, which is... Do, 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 do. He tried to smile. It sounds like this.
He tried to smile.
Okay. So let's sing that one. He tried to smile, she was beguiled. Nice deep breath, and...
He tried to smile. She was beguiled.
Excellent. And one more of these. We've got the tune, which is He Had Succumbed, Her Time Had Come. So it sounds like this.
He had succumbed.
Okay, so let's do this. He had succumbed, her time had come. Rather cheeky line. Here we go. And
He had succumbed. Her time had come.
Lovely. Do that one again. Exactly the same. We'll change octaves. Entirely down to you. So you'll notice there. And
He had succumbed. Her time had come.
lovely. And last but not least, the little harmony part. Let's just check it. It goes like this.
He had succumbed.
Okay. So, are we ready, everyone? Nice deep breath. And
He had succumbed. Her time had come.
there you go. That's it. That's all I need. Other than there's one more thing that I'd like you all to do for me. And it's very, very simple. No singing required. I just want you to give me a great big soppy "oh" to go right at the end. Okay, we're going to do that after 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Let's do another one from the heart. Okay, so this poor man had his boot nicked and ended up finding the love of his life. Okay, so after 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very nice. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Please stop your hardworking and probably slightly confused recording devices after that epic recording session. And if I could ask you please to follow the instructions in the description of today's video, or indeed in the newsletter, there is a link to a Google form. You drop the audio file into that, you give us your name, and it will send it to me. And we'll mix it together, and at some point over the next coming weeks, I will share the results with you. A little plea, if you're able to consider an extra donation to help support our mixing costs, because it obviously takes a lot of time, a bit of expense, but we love doing it. So if you are able to, that's great. If you can't afford it, completely understand. And just thank you everyone for being part of this fabulous project. If you heard our recent Return of the Bond song, you know the kind of thing that we're going to be enjoying in a few weeks' time. And yes, we will be taking a trip soon to Finland, because, I've got a good one for the revised It Comes from Finland. Let's just say lots of noise will be coming from Finland soon. To wrap things up today, everyone, because you've worked really hard, your reward, and this is one of the great things about choirs, is you work them really hard and you make them sing lots and lots and lots, and their reward is always appreciated. The reward, everyone, is more singing. We're going to finish off today with that remastered return of Lady Marjory and Sir Marmaduke, and this is to make sure that this is as stuck in your heads throughout the weekend as it has been in mine and Anna's for the last couple of weeks. Here we go. Helps you in the right place, isn't it? It doesn't want to play from the start. Why is that? Okay, I'm going to start it and take it back to the beginning. Okay, come on, Marmaduke. You've got this. Nice deep breath. One day after tea, Lady Marjory took a walk into the wood beneath the sky of blue. She bumped into look bold Sir Marmaduke, sitting on a mossy moot and fiddling with his shoe. She glanced his way. He heard her say, "What's the matter, sir? Most peculiar looking you're appearing, sitting on that mossy moot."
Sorry, ladyship, but I've got a bit of stone-appointed shingle at the bottom of my boot.
He tried to smile. She was beguiled. Help at all, Marjory recalled. Several times she'd helped her friend or cousin with a stone. That would be most kind, Marmaduke opined, lifting up his foot and carefully reclining prone. He had succumbed. Her time had come. Lady Marjory, skilled at larceny, grabbed his boot and ran away and left the knight confused. Poor Sir Marmaduke, lonely and rebuked, hobbled home bootless, alone and not a bit amused. His heart she knew. After a mile in his shoe, Lady Marjory stopped and suddenly turned around and strode towards Sir Marmaduke's estate. He hopped out to meet Lady Marjory. They met and kissed and fell in love together from that date. You see, that's where the is going to go at the end. I think it's the perfect place for it, and the perfect way for us to wrap up not just that song or indeed our session, but our week in general, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you in advance for your recordings. Do just enjoy it. It's a bit of fun. You know, it's not Handel's Messiah. It's not Delius's Massive Life. It's a silly song based on a ringtone, but I do hope it has brought a smile to you at the end of your week. So I'll see you on Monday morning, 11 a.m, bright and early, for Blackjack Davy, and then we've got some lovely Henry Purcell next week and more besides. So I'll enjoy a fabulous sunny weekend here in Bristol. I hope you enjoy a lovely weekend where you are. Happy birthday to all of you celebrating. Big hugs to anyone who needs them today, and we'll see you soon. All the best. Take care.